Hello and welcome to Michigan International Speedway for today's running of the Kroger 250 here in the Grainger Truck Series. A lot of action today. We got Anthony Greenman on pole and Seth Morgan on the outside pole. What are your thoughts here, Luna?
I think it's going to be a really fun race here today. This place races like a plate track. That's what makes it so fun, but also makes it scary for these drivers and team owners. A couple things to note here. You see a lot of Dodges, a lot of Toyotas up near the front here. 3 Dodges in the top 10, another couple Toyotas. Just going to be a very interesting day to see if manufacturers play a part in this because it is a plate race. You might want to work with your manufacturer teammates. But overall, it'll be a really fascinating race, I think, today.
Yeah, and we've got a few cars in rotation as well here as well. That's Lotus Disparito in the 07 this week. Further back was Christian Vargas in the 2. And right towards the back of the field, it is the 97 of Austin Scott this week after Daniel Self ran that truck at Daytona.
Yeah, obviously good to see different faces helping these younger drivers out. These development drivers, they're going to running around cup contenders is good for them. It's going to be learning experience for sure, but it's going to help them out. As we get ready to go racing here today, 37 trucks. So not quite a full grid here today, but a lot of action will still be expected here. It's going to be a fun race. We'll get ready to go trackside in just a moment for the command here at Michigan.
Drivers, start your engines.
As you hear all 37 trucks roar to life and roll off of pit road here, a couple notes about this track. Wide D-shaped 2-mile oval. One of the larger tracks on the USARC schedule, at least in terms of ovals. It's expected to be multi-groove racing here today. Expected also to be pack racing of sorts here. And Luke and Anthony, what do you guys think here today?
Well, it's the same thing as Daytona. They're going to be close all day long, and the goal here, just avoid wrecking. They did a decent job of avoiding wrecks at Daytona, and hopefully they'll be able to keep it clean and keep it green today.
Yeah, a big emphasis on the pack racing, really. These trucks are quite draggy, less power than the Cup cars, so they're harder for them to spread out. So we could easily see a repeat of Daytona here.
Absolutely. I mean, the draft is such an important factor in these trucks. You can close right up on someone just in instants in these things. That is a lot harder to do in the Cup cars. As the field rolls through turns 3 and 4, pace car will dive on the pit road. We'll get set to go green here in Michigan as 30 laps here today, 37 drivers. Pace car getting ready to duck in. There's the hard left turn. It's Anthony Greenman, Seth Morgan on the front row. We're getting ready to go green into the restart zone, and we are underway at Michigan.
And a solid jump from Seth Morgan in the 42 as Disparito, making it 3 wide already as we head down to 1 for the first time.
Look at these guys already
that top line, very organized. But, that's almost 4 wide already.
That's very sketchy.
Lotus Disparito gets away with the lead. 4 wide already. Heading down the back straightaway. Everybody trying to just stay sorted here, heading into turn number 3.
Oh, and that's very close to comfort there. Roberto Crown Jr. and Kyle Roberts bumping off of each other. But hopefully they're going to spread out a bit here, because this is not safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Every down the front straightaway, 4 wide by 4 wide everywhere you look. Just, oh boy.
I think they're okay for now.
Very tight racing here.
They're going to spread out eventually by the looks of things. I think it was the 2 that checked up through 1 and 2, but it's still Kyle Roberts, Lotus Disparito who leads after taking the lead into turn 1.
Disparito could jump here. Oh boy.
15 on a whack there. That is Ali Ahmed.
You see Ahmed there getting with Ian Martin looking underneath. Not
Are
going to
they
be able to
5
do it
wide?
just yet. I think we are 5 wide.
Contact there between Borger, who's in the 05 this week, replacing Colin Teague, and his teammate, Jean-Raphael Bedard. And there goes Peter Onjak now going for the lead.
He's going to have help from Seth Morgan here in that 42 truck. Has a good run. Can he get the pass done, though? That's the question. Here comes Ian Truex as well in the 19.
Greenman shoot in the middle.
Look at how tight this is, though. Off turn 4 here. Big push to Onjak. Greenman goes for it himself, though, down to turn number 1.
Look at a big run there from Aidan Martin.
Heading into turn 1.
Gonna need to dive it in here. Look at this Brio trying to fight back up against on that very high lane. Can't do it. Tucks it behind the 14 off of 2.
I think Onjak's got the run down here as well.
Big push from that 07 right here. It's Onjak re-clears the 5. Side by side again, though, for the lead.
Aidan Martin and Luke Evans been working well together. They are now moving closer towards the front. They've been pushing one another, really working together to get towards the front, and it looks like it's paying off here. For Aidan Martin, at least. He's locked into 4th, and I think we're under yellow.
We are under yellow.
Yes, we are. Oh!
It's Nigel Smith.
Damage.
Oh.
Oh, there's a 10. Looks like a 4-truck melee here.
Will Parrish car to swab as well. 5 laps in. Some big damage to Nigel Smith, number 32 truck there. As we are under caution, we'll check if they take any tyres or fuel. We don't expect them to. However, they might be doing it as they all dart to the inside.
Yeah, not sure here, but you see right now, something to note. Look at this top 4 here. All 4 Cup drivers in the top 4. First regular is Seth Morgan.
And he's doing a part-time schedule in the Cup. He's also staying out, and some are coming in. So we've got some interesting strategy going on here. Roberto Crown Jr. and Isaac Davis also staying out, but it's Onjak who leads down the pitters.
Interesting to see if this is a fuel call or if this is just a tire call. We'll see if they just do fuel only here or if anyone decides to take tires.
Major speed stretch that fuel to the end of the race. It may be that the tyres are just...
Contact.
I think this is just a fuel stop here from what I can tell. I think someone's changing tires back
Roberts
there,
is taking tyres. He's the only one. That's interesting. It's Anthony Greenman who will lead off pit road, then it's Lotus Disparito, Kyler Sustrai. Onjak's fallen way back here.
Did Onjak take tires there, or did he just have a long stop?
Maybe he took tyres, but we're looking through here. I mean, Christian Vargas has fallen back slightly by the looks of things. And finally, Nigel Smith has made it into pit road. But it's Seth Morgan who leads.
And you see heading down into the 3, the 32 of Nigel Smith, the 64 Radval and the 05 of Borger get together, and just nowhere for them. Then a hard hit for Carter Schwab and Will Parrish. It's just nowhere for anybody to go. And they're running very close and tight. And
The onboard Carter Schwab here heading down to the corner. Kind of was just staying at the back of this draft. Closing back in, and you see just Parrish just goes right into his path. Just nowhere to go on that one. Just unfortunate for Schwab there. It was not having a very fun weekend in the first place, and it's got a lot worse here at Michigan.
And we're coming back around to take the green flag. Seth Morgan pitted recently, and he'll be at the rear of the field now. As we're coming back to the green flag, the pace car is pulled off. Roberto Crown Jr. leads us back green here at Michigan on lap 8.
Not the best restart there for Crown Jr. The 6, he's going to have a run on him in the 1. Looking inside, peeking the nose, going for the pass now. Now with help from Radfall on the 64 here. Side by
Coming
side.
out of 2, Isaac Davis is going to leave with the lead, and there you see Radval and Borger, who were involved in that first incident, looking strong here so far.
Look at the three, had a run on the
Help up on the
outside.
top lane.
And here comes Radval to the inside in the 64. They're 3 wide for the lead. And it looks like Roberto Crown Jr. is going to lead that lap with help from Virago Kitson in the 66 as they're 4 wide heading into 1.
I mean, you can just see how much help is. Ooh, boy, that got sketchy for me. A Truex back there at 19. You can just see just how much help you get with that top lane. Just having all those trucks lined up right behind you. It just helps so much on these long straightaways here at Michigan.
Yeah, the 66 is glued to the back of Roberto Crown Jr. right now, and it's really helped him clear both the 60 and the 64 heading into 3 and 4. However, they're coming back here.
Radval got really loose right there. I think when the 70 got to the spoiler, Radval hangs on to it though. Side by side at the line. Give the Crown Jr., I think.
Just about.
3 wide down to 1 here for the lead.
But Radval's going to try and shoot the middle.
Now, Davis looks to get a run, but it looks to just fizzle out here. But he stays with them, heading down the back straight.
And look at Stan.
3.
Stan Andrews here making a move.
Andrews looked up the outside of the 60 of Davis right there, just couldn't quite do it. Now it's going to get put 4, maybe 5 wide.
Wow. That was very close there. Brandon Morris nearly getting into the back of Virago Kitson in the 66. Kitson's now going to go for the lead.
3 wide for the lead once again here, as we've seen a lot today. Kitson going to try and maybe slide up ahead of both of them.
Ooh, the 60 really had to check up there. Got right in the way of the 12. But now Kitson's got no help, and they're really lined up well behind.
Now here comes Davis into 3, help from the 64 of Graham Radval, but he gets a little loose, and you see Brandon Morris shooting the middle here off of 4.
Ooh, contact.
Oh, contact!
Now 4 wide to the lead.
Kitson make contact.
That was almost the leader spinning down off of turn 4 right there. The 12 just got arrow tight, slid up, caught the 66. Good save by everybody there. They're still hitting each other.
They're getting so close. Meanwhile, Morris's teammate and boss, Peter Onjak, coming out to save his day, possibly. He needs some help, and that 14 might be his saviour here as Kitson leads into 3. Morris looking inside now, however.
Morris getting a decent run to the inside.
It's a huge run coming from the 60.
At least keep it side by side and maybe get the lead here. Here comes Isaac Davis in the 60.
If you see just how much help the outside lane gets on the straightaway, as well as Davis looking for the lead.
This is insane.
He wants it for himself. And he gets loose.
4 wide for the back. That was Mina Truex. Mina's still trying to go up the middle. That could have been disastrous right there, but they hang on to it.
So Kitson's going to clear them again. Here comes Anthony Greenman through the middle, down the inside of the 3.
Getting really close with Roberto Crown Jr., and here comes the 09 truck.
Tyler Seuss right there in the 09. Not going to have to run down the straightaway, though. No draft. As Morris, one truck on the apron back there, I believe that was Zachary DeLello.
Looks like no issues for DeLello. Still going now towards the back of the pack.
I just had a really good run, had to take it down all the way to the apron there. As up front, here comes Roberto Crown Jr. for the lead.
On a big dive, here comes Sean McHale as well.
Greenman taking it 3 wide for second as Roberto Crown Jr. tries to make a little bit of an escape here. But I don't think he's going to make it very far as we head down into 1.
No, that pack could swallow up the 3 right here if they get enough of a run, especially heading down the back straightaway.
Ooh, 07 of this burrito got really tight right there, almost slid up into Davis. Hangs onto it, though.
And here comes Sean McHale in the 08 for Roadrunner.
Yeah, he's got no help down there unless he can dive it in.
Oh, here comes Radval.
Radval with one heck of a run.
It doesn't.
66 is going to be all over the back bumper to free here down the front straightaway, though. Sorry, 66 right there trying to push. Roberto Crown Jr. back around the outside.
I think it's going to work. Boy, it's so close behind.
Four wide, just behind them.
That's Morris, that's Stan Andrews, that's Radfall. They're going to sort out, though, looks like.
And a run from Stan Andrews now in the 70. He's going to make it 3 wide. As now Sean McHale edges out in front with the lead.
Good run from McHale here. Run's going to be coming down this front straightaway here. Andrews trying to block Morris all the way down to the apron. Morris is going to go down there anyways.
Go 5 wide, nearly there. Ali Ahmed shooting the middle of cars, already going 4 wide.
As here comes Roberto Crown Jr. back for a shot at the lead. They're getting close. Ahmed Radwall nearly touch in the middle of the corner, but they keep it straight for the time being.
Mina Truex swings around the outside of them. That's worked out really well for her.
She got all the way up to the top 5 with that move here. Now trying to run down the top 4s. Whoa, Radwall really checked up there heading in the 3.
Yeah, it just got really loose. Don't think there was an issue or anything, but they're 3 wide now for second.
Gonna help the 08 here, as here comes Kitson closing in. Not enough to get it around as Truex once again around the outside of people.
And now here comes Kitson, been doing a great job pushing all day, but now wants a piece of the lead themselves. To the lead for now, Virago Kitson in the 66.
The Kitson's got no pusher, and here comes Mina Truex now on the outside. Those 2 unsponsored trucks working together on the outside lane.
Oh boy, Andrews got really loose in that checked up on jacket, checked up to 12, checked up everybody.
For a brief moment.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, Kyle Roberts spins.
Seuss right for the grass. Oh, Roberts on pit road. Under yellow.
Wow. With the Davidian down on pit road, Kyler Sustry held it together. He's probably going to need new tyres, but that truck is all okay. But the 99, that was Evadis Davidian. I think he also avoided damage there. Really strange accident, but we'll just check we get some pit stops here before we show any replays.
It looks like it here as you see the 66 of Kitson diving down.
Kitson, Truex, and Andrews all looking like they're going to come down. Sean McHale looks like he's going to stay out.
Jack staying out. Morris in. Crown in. Davis in. Evans staying out. Radville in. Lots of people who didn't take the first round of pit stops under the yellow going in. Ada Martin going in as well. Yeah, it's Kitson who leads them down.
Everybody back down pit road here. See how this sorts out here, because these guys might take tires here.
It would be so wise to take tires, wouldn't it?
I mean, you'd have that grip advantage here. We saw just how much everybody was sliding near the end of that run.
Oh, contact.
Oh.
A nudge there from Mina Truex down pit road.
I don't think they're taking tires out here. I think this is fuel only.
It's insane. You have such an advantage, possibly, by taking tires, but looks like no one wants to risk track position.
It'll be interesting here because they're going to be stuck behind this 10 truck as well now, because we know that truck has damage from the first wreck. So they're going to have to get around that first.
Well, it's Sean McHale who leads here. We'll go back to green with around 7 or 8 laps to go. You are watching the Grainger Truck Series at Michigan.
And here we see the 09 of Kyler Sustry get into the 18 of Kyle Roberts, and the 99 just has nowhere to go. The 09 goes for a spin, and the 99 ends up in the wall on pit road with a decent hit. Tough break for that 99 team. We're coming around to take the green flag. Sean McHale leads over Peter Onjak and Luke Evans. It's David versus Goliath as the green flag comes back into the air. Sean McHale gets a jump. but Onjak and Evans are right on his bumper as we head down to 1. Here comes Ali Ahmed down low.
Onjak wanted to get underneath the 08 right there, but couldn't do it. He's already got 2 trucks underneath of him. Three wide for second. That's what Mikhail wants to see.
They all wanted to go there. Onjak looked underneath. The 01 looked underneath. Ahmed did as well. Look at them all spreading out here, trying to find partners they can push along.
Onjak looking to the inside, gets blocked a little bit, trying to squeeze underneath the 08 of Mikhail. Chris gets very loose in the 58.
Going to work out for Onjak here to the lead with 6 to go at the line.
Heading back down to turn number 1. Onjak with the top spot. Trying to get away from the R2 trucks. Almost contact. 55 and the 58 rubbing.
Going to go 4 wide here. Caleb Evans on the inside of all this.
Down the back straightaway. Onjak trying to scoot away. Mikhail trying to fend off Luke Evans. That is for the second position here, heading down to turn 3 and 4.
Onjak with a decent lead, but Evans doing everything he can to try and get past Mikhail, as there's a lot of space between the 01 and that 5, with time winding down in this race.
Big run from Mikhail down to turn number 1, trying to get underneath of Peter Onjak for the lead.
When he made that look quite easy, Onjak really slow entry into turn 1. Mikhail now with a big advantage, however, with the draft here, with these draggy trucks, he could easily get swallowed up as here comes Evans into second. Here comes Disparito.
You almost don't want to get too far out in front here at Michigan because that draft is so important. Down the front straightaway. Mikhail leads.
Here comes Evans.
Low.
He's there. He's side by side off of 2.
Side by side down the back straightaway. Luke Evans and Sean Mikhail.
But he's not got the run. He's not got the push.
Mikhail a good push.
Here comes Chris. And here comes Disparito.
Look at Onjak. Onjak tried to go up the middle.
Getting wild here as they come to 3 to go. And can Sean Mikhail, with his small, unsponsored team, hold off the big guns?
Yes, because there's a lot of big-time teams right behind. You see the 14, the 01, the 58, 22, 5, 42. Here comes Onjak, though, down the inside once again.
Peter Onjak had a fast truck all day, and he's just looking to close it out. They're looking 3 wide for third.
No one's got pushes.
Chris and Evans. And Chris got
really loose. Chris had a problem.
Fuel mileage.
And a lot of trucks coming down.
I think Greenman's out.
Go.
He's
Greenman
slow.
might be out here. He's barely slow in the 1.
And here comes Seth Morgan, who pitted earlier.
Looks like at least half the field ran out of fuel right here.
There's Andronik out. We've got white flag next time by. It's now or never. Really, do you take the risk? And I think Onjak's pitting. They're all pitting.
I think Mikhail's out of gas. Everybody's out.
And here comes Seth Morgan into the lead. White flag in the air for Seth Morgan. Can he hold on?
Unbelievable. It's Ali Ahmed now in second.
Seth Morgan, it looks just about as good as it can in that rearview mirror. There is nobody who is going to challenge the 42 as he comes up on a couple lap trucks, the 10 and the 97 of Austin Scott, but he's going to get by cleanly. Coming into the lead for the final time, Scott gets a little close, but coming off of turn 4, Seth Morgan is going to make the fuel hold out and win his first career Truck Series race at Michigan.
Wow.
What a finish. And Ahmed ran out at the end as well.
Yeah, I think Ahmed's probably trying to sneak
Look
back
at all these guys.
They're still where the 15 is.
They're all still racing back.
Yeah, really trying to get me. Oh, there's Ahmed.
He actually scored 7th here, and these guys are all still racing back. This is unbelievable. But what a day for Seth Morgan and the entire FSR team as we cycle through the field, still very much racing. But Seth Morgan here, your victor at Michigan.
I think you go back to that pit call. That call looked terrible at first, but in the end, what a call there to bring him down pit road.
Unbelievable stuff. The FSR team, this is their first ever win across the 2 USARC divisions, and it's come from their truck protege. It's Seth Morgan. I mean, what a way to take your first career win. It was the field parted really for him. Just an unbelievable finish here.
Yeah, someone's crew chief is getting a raise after that one.
Just
wow.
unreal here. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. It looked like a really bad pit call at first. We didn't think fuel was going to be a factor today, and it ended up being just a stroke of genius in the end there. Seth Morgan's going to get his first career Truck Series win.
I mean, we talked about tyres there at the end, but it didn't matter at all. It was all down to the fuel. Maybe not leading, being in the draft, being able to maybe let off the throttle a bit helped him. But really good stuff from Seth Morgan, especially when last week's winner and your de facto points leader, Zachary DeLello, did not score well today. So a very important points run for that 42 team. A truck team which really should be looking towards the championship this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a wild day here from Michigan. Relatively clean, all things considered, despite the chaotic racing, and just a really fun race here today.
Well, tomorrow night we will obviously see the Cup Series take to the track here at Michigan for 50 laps of action. But for the Truck Series, it's in action next week at Road America with the Cup Series again. The first ever road course for this series. A real wild card. We see it in Cup. It will be the same here in Trucks. A real wild card event. We saw the chaos at Road America last year with Nia Marinacci taking her first and only career victory to date. And with the chaos that the Truck Series has already provided, I just cannot wait for that one.
Yeah, that'll be really, really exciting, I think, seeing the Cup cars here. Obviously, a lot more horsepower, a little bit of a different style of racing, but it'll be still a incredible show here tomorrow.
Well, we will see you next week here for the Grainger Truck Series at Road America. We will see you tomorrow night for the Aaron's Pro Cup Series. Till then, goodbye.